Hi guys! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today is another episode of the Taylor Talks Crochet podcast. So I know it's been a while. I feel like I say this every single time. Life has just been really busy. I've been on the road a lot. 3 weeks of September were just me coming in and out of town for work. I was in Mankato, and then I was in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and then I was in Cleveland, Ohio. And then last week I was so tired, really trying to recover from work and trying to get back into a routine. And then I had my first market, which went really well. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. But before we jump into, our main stuff, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 900 subscribers. Would love to have you as a part of our growing community. Like the video and comment down below what you are working on. And let's hop right in. What I've been listening to is obviously Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Short and Sweet. I know that it's come out over a month ago now, but I think my favorite song, at least currently, is Sharpest Tool. The line, "If that was casual, then I'm an idiot," just really, that is a dagger to the throat every single time I hear it. What I've been reading, The Dark One by Nikki St. Crow. I just finished that one last night. That is the second book in the Vicious Lost Boys series. It is available on Kindle Unlimited, and they're really, really short. I didn't realize how short they were when I went into reading this series. I think the story of it is really interesting. It's definitely a very spicy, it's a very spicy series, but I'm excited to see where it goes now that we're getting into the third and fourth books in the series. So my highlight from last week was getting to pick up my bridesmaid's dress for a friend's wedding that is next summer. The most recent time I was a bridesmaid, I picked out my dress, and it's an A-line with a cowl around the breast area, a cowl cut, I guess is what it's called. And then when I went to go pick out my dress for this other friend's wedding, I picked out the exact same thing, and it's the exact same thing, just in a different color. So I am nothing if not consistent. And then one thing I'm looking forward to this week is I'm going to a spooky cocktail pop-up this Thursday with my best friend from high school. We've both been really, really busy since I, moved to the city, so, we just haven't, our schedules just haven't aligned. I mean, I've literally been out of town. So I'm really, really excited. I'm not sure what a spooky cocktail pop-up is, so I guess we're gonna go find out. And I'm really excited to spend some time yapping with her and just catching up and hearing what she's been up to. So I have been crocheting a ton. As I mentioned, I was in and out of town all of September. And I do have a couple of trips coming up in October, so it'll also be a very busy month, but I do have my content planned out, so hopefully you won't be missing too much from me anymore. I do kind of feel like I'm more locked in now. I feel ready to create content. I'm excited about creating content again. I feel like I'm really locked in for these next 2 months, and I really hope you guys are ready for it. I have my content planned out, or at least kind of a good thought process on what I want my videos to be. My uploading schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm trying to post reels and different things in between. I can do more community posts. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm posting community posts, if you guys see it or not. Maybe I'll do a poll to see how many of you guys are seeing those. But I also got to do my first market in Minneapolis, and it was such a success. I met so many really nice and fun people. I sold some balaclavas that I made. So this is what it looks like. Let me put it on for you. So this is what a balaclava looks like. If you live in a colder climate or somewhere that it does get cold, this is really nice to, wear if maybe you're walking a dog, or, you know, just being outside in general. It's also big enough to where if you wanted to wear a hat underneath it, or if you're wearing like a hoodie or something, and then you could put this over it, and then you get like those nice toasty layers. So I made 8 of these, and I sold 5 of them at the market on Saturday, and people were very interested in them. I'm very excited, you know, to be making more of them. They were really fun for me to make. Also, like, they didn't take up too much time. So I have that, and then I also made a ton of these bags. These are little 8 square granny square bags. I think I ended up selling 3 of these. I didn't have as many available as I did of the balaclavas, but these are just like really fun little bags, and I do plan on having tutorials for both the bags and the balaclavas coming out within the next month, so be on the lookout for that. I also made a bunch of these little pumpkins for the show that I was at, and I'm going to be bringing them to the next show that I'm going to be doing, but I think I want to make some more orange pumpkins. These gold ones didn't, you know, sell like I thought they might, which is fine. I mean, it's definitely like, it's giving beige mom. I get it, and I made these just with what I had because I've been trying to, you know, use my stash. I do have like some of like a deep orange that I'll probably use for some more pumpkins. Yeah, not too much to say on those, but isn't it cute? So I am still working on Christmas presents for my family kind of in the background. I did just finish this blanket for my sister, so all of my blankets for my siblings are actually done, so that's super, super exciting. This one was with Lion Brand Bundle of Love. I can't remember the color off the top of my head. I think it was like mermaid or something. But yeah, so I did a wave stitch on that one, and I'm so glad it's done. I feel like it took forever, and I'm so done making the wave stitch for like a month. I do not want to make any more wave stitch blankets. And then the next blanket that I'm working on, I've already started a little bit. This is going to be a blanket for my father, so it's like extra long because he is a 6'2" grown man. And so I'm doing a rib stitch. I'm not sure why, it just seemed like a good idea for him. And so I'm going to be making that with this gray color, and then I've got a navy. Must still be in the cupboard over there. But I'm using a Big Twist Value Plus. This comes with 1,093 yards, which is why I only have 2. What I'm going to do is every 10 rows, just switch colors. It'll be a nice little stripy blanket. It calls for a USH or a 5mm crochet hook. I'm using a 5.5, and I'm not having like any problems with it. It's still, you know, tight. This next one I'm so excited about. This sweater is something that has just been concocted in my brain, and I'm so excited to have it finished. So this is the Snowballs sweater, and it is almost done, and the tutorial for it is actually going to be out this Friday. So this podcast is going up on Wednesday. The following Friday, this sweater tutorial will be out, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. You want to see more of the texture here? It's so darling, and I'm obsessed with this yarn and this sweater. This is using Lion Brand Wool Ease, not the Thick and Quick. This is a DK weight yarn, and it is a 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and that 20% wool just really shines in this. It is so soft. It glides over my fingers. I love every time I get to pick up this project. I'm actually going to be making another one of these sweaters in the same exact colorway for a friend for Christmas, so that's really exciting. So be on the lookout for this tutorial. I hope that, you know, I hope that a lot of you guys will make it. As I mentioned before, I did sign up for another market for October. I'm really excited to be doing one so soon after the first one. And I ended up going to Joann and buying more of the granny stripe yarn because a lot of the ones that I have are rimmed with white, and I did have a few customers be like, oh, like I really like these, but the white, like I'd get makeup all over it, which totally understand as a makeup person myself. So I got 4 skeins of granny stripe yarn, and these are actually all of the new colors that they have. So I got Granny Grape, or Grape Granny, whatever it's called, and I have been working on a couple of those obviously. And then I got Black Rad Party, and this one reminded me of like, so you can kind of see what it looks like there. It reminded me of like Dia de los Muertos and like sugar skulls and stuff. So I just thought that this would be like really fun, like super bright too. And then this one, Ruby Red, I might have to make myself this one, just like all the tonal reds. And then this one is Verdant Vine, so it's black and green. And so I allowed myself to buy these because I am making products to sell with them. I did end up caving and I bought some yarn for myself without a pattern in mind. One thing, I know that I talked about going on a yarn buying ban, and I've been really, really good about it, as I mentioned before, like these ones and then the pink Lion Brand yarn I got for, you know, purposes for this channel, and then I got, you know, these to make stuff for markets. So, you know, I tried to make a promise to myself that if and when I end up buying yarn, I am either, you know, I'm like making it into things to sell at markets or a present for somebody, or the other caveat that I gave myself was if I am going to be using it to make a tutorial for this channel. And I ended up buying some yarn with no plans in mind, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion on what I should make with these, because I know that I want to make something for this channel, but we will see. So Lion Brand, or not Lion Brand, Big Twist, the Joann's House brand, has this thing where they do a lot of like one and done drops of like limited edition yarns, which is why I felt that I needed to pounce on this right now. And I know that's a scarcity mindset thing, but I am very excited about both of these colorways. So the first one I got was Big Twist Supernova in the colorway Milky Way Galaxy. Look at that. It is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this. So this is a weight 2 fine. It calls for a 4mm crochet hook, and it is 475 yards in this ball. I got 3 of them. And then same stats for this one. It's just a little bit more tightly wound when it went through the in the winder. So this is the color Terraforming. It's a little bit darker, so I want to make sure you can see it in the light. And I got 3 of these as well. So I need, like I said, let me know in the comments below what you think I should be making with those. And then I do have this Lion Brand Respun, but I already have a tutorial in mind. I want to do a sweater with these like puff V-stitches. I think that that would be like a really cute like textural thing. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be starting this soon. Wow, that was so quick. I did not... It's crazy what happens when you actually just write down what you want to say, huh? That is all I have for you guys this week. I want to get into a habit of doing a podcast episode at least 2 times a month. I feel like I'm finally kind of hitting a stride where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like these set videos each month. And I think I've decided that I can properly handle doing like a project check-in podcast type thing at least 2 times a month. Subscribe to stay up to date on my podcasts, also a bunch of other fun things that are going to be happening on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you have been working on. Subscribe to the channel for more yapping about yarn and projects and different things like that. And please like the video. It really does help within the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.